Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video, we are going to understand minimum time to activate string, right? So I have already uploaded Q1, Q2. Please go and watch if you're not to watch. Okay. So let's understand, pause this video and go through the statement so you can understand clearly what the question is saying that. The question is saying that we have given a string s having length n and integer array we have given, that is order. So it is saying where order is a permutation of numbers in the range 0 to n minus 1, right? And what is permutation? A permutation here is a rearrangement of all the elements in the set of a set, you can say. Okay. So if we have given 0 to n minus 1 numbers, right, in the order, right? So the order having at each index is a permutation of numbers which is in the range 0 to n minus 1. Okay. Let's start from the time t equal to 0. If starting from t equal to 0, we have to replace the character at the given time in s with star at each time steps. Okay. So a substring is valid if it contains at least one star, and string is active if total number of valid substring is greater than or equal to k. Okay. And we have to return the minimum time t at which string s becomes active. If it is impossible, return -1. Okay, I hope you understand. Let's understand here in example. Very first, we have given example 1, and it is saying that input s we have given is abc, then order we have given this, and k equal to 2. So as you can see, we have abc we have given. So what are the times we have given is 0, 1 and 2. Let's suppose, for example, right, when t equal to 0, because it's t starts at 0, right? So order at t, let's suppose call is at 0 is nothing but we have 1, right? So we'll say 1. Okay, at t equal to 0, what we have, element is 1 in order. Okay, then we have to modify the string. How? One of the string we have to modify. Okay, so we'll modify here. Okay, now the valid substring is star a star star c star a star c, we can say. So these are the possible substring, we can say. Okay, how many counts are there? Total count is 4, right? So now we have to check if count is greater than equal to k. What is k? K is 2. How many count is 4? Yes, it is. The string s becomes active at equal to 0, right? Thus the answer is 0. I hope you understand what the question was saying, that we have given the order. Let me zoom out so you can understand easily, right? So very first, the question was saying that we have given the string abc, then this is the order where each element contains the permutations of the number from 0 to n minus 1, right? Because how many elements is there? Element is abc is 3 element, means it will go 0 to 2, 0 to 2 means three elements, right? So we can see we have given the permutations, and k equal to 2 that we have given here, right here. So it is saying string is active if the total number of valid substring is greater than equal to k. So that is why we have to find first what? The count, right? Means the valid substring, total number of valid substring we have to find, and that is nothing but our count. Okay, and say it is saying if it is greater than equal to k, so it is say active. That is why I say if it is greater than equal to k, it is active. Okay, and then we have to return the minimum time at which the string s become active. What was the minimum time? Minimum time was at 0, and so we'll return 0. If it is not, we'll return -1. For another example we have here, let's call, we have the cat. Similarly, we have given these things we have given. So at 0 we have given 0, at 1 we have 2, at 2 we have 1. These orders we have given. If we'll do modification, these things, very first at index 0 we have modified, then we have modified 2s with the 2 stars. How many modifications required? That we have given here. Okay, and for here we modify all of this. Okay, because we have keep modifying all of them. So if all are we have, we can see star star a and a. This is the count we have. So no, it is 6, right? K is equal to 6, so it is not active. It is not active. When we'll get the active? When all are become star, right? Means all substring contains star. Means how many counts are there? Total 6 count we are getting, right? In this case, we'll say yes. Okay. And then we'll say, okay, at t equal to 2, when t equal to 0, right, we'll say the answer is 2. In another example, we have xy and we have 0 and 1, k equal to 4. So if we'll try all the possibilities, it is saying we'll get nothing but it is impossible to obtain k equal to 4 with the value substring. So we'll return answer is -1. Okay. So this is the question we have given. Let's try to understand what the question is saying that and what we have given here. Okay. So let's understand this example too, so we can understand. So very first, what we have given string s is equal to k, right? Means the string contains cat, right? Then we have order we have given. Okay. So very first, you should understand these things that we have given. Okay. So when how the time simulations work, right? So at time t, let's suppose how time transitions work, right? How simulations work, right? We should understand about the time. When time equal to 0, when talking about here, the we have to set at what the strings we have to replace, right? Means when t equal to 0, it means we can say s at order at 0, right? Can we mark it equal to 1 star? So order at 0 is what? 0 means s at 0 is what we are making star. Very first we'll make star, so this will become the string. Once it is modified, it becomes star a and t, because it was cat. When it was cat, the very first letter c has been modified to star. Okay. So next element, when t equal to become what? 1, then what we will do, s at order will say at what? At 1. Can we say that? Now we have to mark it as what? A star we have to set. Once we'll do, so s at 1, s at 1 is what? CAT, right? And we'll say s at 1 is nothing but 2, means s at 2 we have to make what? Star. So we have already made this a star, right? 1 star. Now we have to make this a star. So we'll say okay, fine. Now s will look like what? Star a, and now this time it will become a star here. So this will look like this. So this is happening here. Okay. Similarly, for now we'll get what? T equal to 2, right? When t equal to 2, we'll push s at order at 2. We will make a star, right? What is the s at 2? So s at 2 is nothing but what? Is 1. So we'll make a star. We'll make a star. So previously it was a star a star. So it will become what? It will become a become a star. So star, star, and star. All the, because it was a star. Okay. So all become a star. That is why it is semi star. Okay. So once we will what? We will get one character in s will keep replacing by when we found the order at the given value, right? We'll keep replacing one character at a time with the star, and we'll get all the modified one like this. After that, we have to find the word substring. Okay, means now the string transformation should start. Okay, so let's understand through an example. Okay, so very first, let's talk about the substring. What are the substrings are possible? So a substring is a continuous part of string, right? Means let's suppose if we have cat, okay, this is we have given. So how many substring is possible? Let's suppose the substring of length 1, length 2, length 3 will write. Okay, so with the length 1, if we'll take in the cat, it is possibility that we can take c, then a, and then t. So 3 substring we found from the length 1. When length is 1, right, we get what? 3 substring. When length is 2, what? With length is 2, how many substrings we can make? We can make CA, and then we can make what? AT. Because we have to take substring. That is should be a continuous. What? Contiguous. No? If we contiguous means continuous element, we have to, if C we are taking, we will take A, right? Like that we have to find. We will not discard this A. We cannot write CT because that is not contiguous. I hope you understand. Then length is what? 3. We have to take all the elements CAT. Now count 1 2 3 4 5 6, total is 6. 6 substring is possible. Understand? So when we are making total here, right, we are getting how many substring we are getting here? Total making 6. So we'll say yes. Now A was given what? 6. Total substring is 6, right? It is greater than equal to 6, and we'll say yes. So at t equal to 2, we'll say we are making 2 is this. I hope you understand, guys, right? Let's understand how the approach works. Let me clean it first. Okay, so very first, if you remember, right, each time what we need to do, each time we have to add a star, right? As a new valid substring are formed, right? When we modify with the star, we will form a new string, right? New valid substring, right? That contains star, correct? Once we form new valid substring using the star, that will become what valid? So can we say a star at index I can contribute to I plus 1 into n minus 1 what valid substring, right? So we can say the number of substring that start before I and ends at after I, right? That we can form. So we can contribute to number of valid substring, right? So our goal is to keep inserting star, right, at each position from order. So we have to compute how many valid substring that we can form. Otherwise, when will stop? When will it will stop if the count means the total is not greater than equal to k, that we have seen here and here. Understand? Means very first, if we'll try the approach, means we'll go with the, let's suppose we'll take a variable and we'll store the star, we'll track the star positions, right? And then we'll start from let's suppose t equal to 0 to t n minus 1, it will go, right? And we'll mark the order that we have seen, right? This order, each time we will mark star, right? So or we'll keep marking the value. We'll use 2 pointers or a linear scan, you can say, because 2 pointers better as in place of the linear scan. So we'll count the total number of substring that contains at least 1 star. So we'll keep counting that, and you will get the all the count here, correct? Once it is done, right, we can check the conditions. That will be your brute force approach, you can say. And to do this efficiently, what you should do, we should use union find data structure, or you can say there is a merge interval of star, we can say, that is we can use to find quickly calculations, right? How many substrings we can form that will give you the stars, right? So those are the approaches you can do it. But apart from that, there is another approach, means you can optimize your strategy. How we can do that? Instead of trying to the brute force or any other approach, right, you can count every time, means keep track of continuous star, right? You can keep finding the stars, right? So a segment when from 1 to, let's suppose, r, will go to the 1 to r, right? This is not a smaller one, so we can leave it for now. Okay, so when we are talking about the segment, let me clean it here so we can write. Let's understand a segment that start from 1 and it is going to where? At r. So from a segment from 1 to r with all star having, right, it contributes to how many? R minus 1 plus 1. We can say that will multiply r minus 1 plus 2 by 2. These are the total substring, we can say, right? So we can maintain the total substring count dynamically. Okay, how this question works, how this formula works? So if you remember in your childhood, right, to find the total number, right, how you are going to find? N into n plus 1 by 2, remember? So to find the total substring in string of length n, can we apply the total substring we can find by having the string, if a string having length what? N, if a string having length n, what is the total substring we can find? We can find through this formula, right? So if substring doesn't have star, right? So if you mark some character, let's suppose star, right? The remaining part of the segment of the normal character, let's suppose, give me 1 second. Let's suppose we'll take s equal to a b star c d e star g f g. Let's suppose e f f g, right? A b c d e f g. Okay, we'll take what other segment is possible. Let's suppose we'll take segment ab. Okay, next segment is CDE, next is F and G, right? So can we say these are the segment we are marking the star, right? Some of the character, right? And the remaining parts are the segment of normal characters apart from the star, right? So each segment without star contributes to what, right? Can we say each segment without, if we'll take these these are nothing but what, the substring, right? So each substring, or you can say each segment that we are talking about, a b c d and this one, right? So is it contributes to what, the substring, right? And the substring having length l, let's suppose these are the length. So can we say if these are the length of the substring, right? The substring in the segment of length l, if we'll consider, how we will find it? L into L plus 1 by 2. Can we say that? So that is why we can say, if you want to find the total valid substring, so we can say, now you have the this one, right? Now you find the total valid substring, right? How are you going to find the total substring? So you know the total substring, you have total substring, and just do minus whatever you are getting from here, you get the sum. Okay, this value whatever you calculating it, okay, that will be your nothing but valid substring. Can we say that? We can say that, right? So what we should do here, right? What we should do here, we should use binary search approach, right? So if we use the binary search string, right? So after t steps, right? After the t steps that completed, right? So we will set the first t plus 1 indices in order, right? In the order, we'll get the star, will keep modifying that, right? And we'll calculate how many valid substring exist. So we should use binary search over t, over this t, and we'll count if the count is coming active, this part. If count is coming greater than equal to this, right, we'll say try a smaller one. Okay, so you can find more counts. Okay, we'll keep finding that if it is coming, let's suppose the count is coming greater than equal to k, means we'll try a smaller tree. If count is coming what, less than k, means we need more star, and then we'll try larger tree, right? Like that we'll keep going, and we'll find the what do you call, the time. Let me explain through the example so you can understand. Okay, very first, let's suppose this example is suppose, right? What we have given, this cat we have given, 0 to 1 we have given, right? Very first, if t is equal to 0, right, then what we are marking here, s will become what, star a and t. You can refer here. Okay, so without star, I will say without star, what it looks like, it is nothing but at. Can we say that this is our without t? So this is the as a segment without star. What is the length is there? 2. What is the substring is there? Substring is 3, right? Substring is 3, but length is 2. So can we say that the substring is coming what? 3. So how many substring we can find from here with the 2 elements, right? We have already seen, right? So we are getting total substring is 3. We are getting 3 here, right? So total substring is nothing but what? Count will say 3. So is this valid? K is 6. So this is not valid. They say no, it is not valid. So valid substring means 3 minus 3. Total coming 0. Because total substring is 3. Right? If total is 3, right? And we have what? substring is 3. We'll do minus, we'll do the count minus this one, it is coming 0, means valid substring is not here. Now we'll try similarly t equal to 1, right? Means we are talking about s equal to a only, right? Rest of the thing is become what? Star. So how many segments we are getting here? We count here 5. Similarly, we can say the length, how many we have, the length is here, the length is getting 1. How many substring we are getting here? We'll say 1. Total substring is how many there? 3. 3 is there. We'll do 3 minus 1 is 2. So it is also not valid. We'll replace, we'll say okay, it is also not valid. When t equal to 2, right? All are star, 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 star. How many substring is there? Without the star we are talking about, right? Here is nothing but 0. So how many segments, how many substring we can form? Nothing, empty, right? So we'll say total substring is what? 3. So total substring is what? 3. 3 minus 0 is what? 3. But we have k is equal to what? 6, right? So this is not possible. So wait, this seems wrong. Let's try it differently. How we are going to find that differently? Let's try again. Okay. So at t equal to 2, we have what? How many stars are there? 3 stars are there, right? So totally, if we will find the possibilities, right? All the valid substring become what? These are the valid substring we can count, right? Because we are making what? 1 star, 2 star, 3 star. Again, we'll take a star, star, and star. So total, if we include all of these, because we are taking about the position, all the different positions will be there. We found the total substring, remember, 6. If we'll mark all of this as a star, how many will become? Total becomes 6. So we'll say time will become equal to 2. This is a little tricky, but if you try, you write keep writing the notebook, right, on the white page, you will understand this. Okay. So it's a very simple formula. Just you have to apply the concept here, right? Let's suppose what is the formula? We have seen the very first formula was we take an AB. We will take 2 star here. Let's suppose, then DE star, then DE, then star star, right? Like that. Means you have to extract without this. So we'll get ABC for ABC. So let's suppose we'll take ABC, then DE, then what we have? EF, right? FGH we can take. Okay, 3 things. We'll take this one. So we'll get, here we are getting three length. Here we are getting 2 length. Here we are getting 3 length, right? If we'll do the substring ABC, for the ABC, substring in ABC is what? 3 into 4 by 2. We can divide. What we can? We'll get 6. For here, how many will get here? 2 into 3 by 2. Remember the formula? We will multiply with this one. We'll get 3. We'll get 3. Now we'll check with this one 3. Apply this formula. We'll get 3 into 4 by 2. How many will get? 6. So total, if you count total, how many will get? 15, right? How? 6 plus 3 plus 6, right? 12 and 3, 15. Yeah, 15. Total getting 15. So valid total is 15. It means if you find the total will come around 120. 120 minus 15 is nothing but 105. The total possible substring become 105 approximately. Okay, let's understand the code. So we'll understand how to implement it. Very first, you take the length, you find the total substring. Just you will take n into n plus 1 by 2, convert it into the long, right? So you will not get the time as TLE. Okay, take left 0, right n minus 1. Similarly, we will find the mid. This is the, you have to make the star, right? So we'll keep marking the mid as a star. If it is going to I from 0 to mid, we will mark it as a true, right? Then similarly for the clean segments without star, we'll keep going from 0 to n. If it is not a star having, we'll say length plus plus. If have, then we'll say clean. We'll find the clean plus, we'll update our clean plus, and you will get the length. Okay, and then you will get the clean, right, without star. Now we have to find the valid substring that we have talked. So total substring, let's suppose we saw 120 and this is clean is 15. We'll do the minus, right? So you need to check if valid is coming greater than equal to k. Yes, it's fine. We'll take answer is equal to mid,
and we will update the mid equal to right equal to mid minus 1. So we have to try earlier time, right? So we'll update our right. So this work will keep doing that until we find the lesser time. Okay, because we have to find the less time, we not find the max time. So lesser time we have to find, so we have to update our mid minus 1. Like that we will go and keep finding the value as the binary search do, right? i'll I hope understand the video, right? Try by yourself to dry run. If you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. I can guide you in the dry run code in the comment section. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. I hope you will like this video. I try my best to explain you, but if not, I can also create a slide and I can show you the visual so you can understand. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.